all, welcome to another edition of Food Sack. Today I'm down at Red Rooster checking out their new Bacon and Cheese Rippa. Now I am pretty excited that Red Rooster have another Rippa roll out. They do indeed rip. This one does look pretty good. It is 2 chicken tenders in their barbecue sauce, which I was quite fond of last time I had it. There is also, of course, bacon and cheese. Also mayonnaise on one of their Rippa rolls. Now, I did comment on the cheeseburger that they previously had that, you know, the tenders, they don't really work on a circular bun. 2 narrow sort of bits of chicken on a circular bun doesn't quite work. Putting them on a Rippa, however, that does work. That does work. So it'll be interesting to see if it all coheres together. Someone got upset with me saying cohere the other day. That was weird. Anyway, while I'm here, I thought I would check out some other stuff that they have quietly introduced to the menu. The first thing is the Battered Corn Wheels. These look interesting. I'm really not sure how they work. I really want to get a closer look at them. And then also for dessert, I will look at the vanilla slice bites. Love vanilla, love slices. I really do like bites as well. So, you know, I'm looking forward to all of these. They do look difficult to mess up. Who knows, though? I mean, anything can happen in the world of fast food. Red Rooster, pretty reliable, but yeah, who knows? Anyway, I'm keen to check it out. Let's go.
Hi, welcome to Reg. How may I help you?
Yeah, hi there. Can I get the new bacon and cheese Rippa, please?
Just by itself?
Yeah, just by itself.
Yep. Is that all for today?
Yeah, can I also get the battered corn wheels?
Yep. How many did you want?
What's like the minimum amount?
2.
2, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get 2. That sounds good.
Cool. Sorry, man. The minimum's actually 5.
Yeah, I'll get that. That's fine.
Yep. So
Yeah.
bacon and cheese Rippa, then I'll 5 battered corn wheel.
Yep.
Is that all for today?
Can I also get the vanilla slice bites?
Yep. 5 for 10.
Yeah, is that the cheapest option?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. I'll get that. That sounds good.
Anything else for today?
No, that's all good. Thank you.
Drive when you're ready.
Cheers. Thank you.
Won't be too long on that one, mate.
No worries. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, you got the battered corn, so it takes a bit to cook. Can I just go straight ahead in the waiting bay for me?
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks so much, mate.
Thank you. Alrighty, it's a special recipe, obviously. Did they forget my food? Been waiting here 12 minutes. Am I going to say something? Is it?
Hello, what are you waiting on, sorry?
The...
Corn wheels, vanilla bites and barbecue.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
So sorry, we ran out of bacon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so busy with the bacon and cheese Rippa, but it's there for you. So sorry about that.
Okay, so there's no bacon on it?
No, there is. We
there is?
had to wait to cook it.
Oh, okay.
That was a long way, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all good, yeah.
Have a lovely day.
Cut them up. No worries, thank you. That was a while, but she was apologetic and acknowledged that it was a while, so that's fine. All right, let's find somewhere to eat this. I'm sure lovingly prepared Red Rooster feast. Let's go. Alrighty, I'm back after my rather long wait at Red Rooster to get my feast. Let's have a look. Now, check that out. Do they know? Anyway, let's run through it. The bacon and cheese Rippa. As she said, the reason why this took so long is because this has been going mad. They ran out of bacon. I think they needed to slaughter a pig out the back. So anyway, that's my my wheels. That's, well, what's going on? That's 2 of them, which I will inspect in more detail. And then 5. So what? I got 7. All right, I got 7 of the wheels. Well, that's interesting, I guess. And then finally, the vanilla bites. Let's just get stuck into it. So first of all, what we're all here for, the new product, the bacon and cheese Rippa. Let's check it out. Now this is pretty hefty. This is pretty soft as well, which is good. I do like a nice soft bread for my sandwiches and rolls. Let's open up this bad boy, take a good look. Alrighty, yeah, there we go. that does look pretty good. Bacon and cheese. As advertised, you can see it all there. Let's examine the guts. I'll just do it here. Try not to drop anything. There we go, the chicken tender, the mayonnaise. Yeah, it's all there. Oh, there you go. You get an idea of how soft that is. That is a soft bun. Anyway, let's give it a go. Alrighty, that is a pretty satisfying barbecue chicken and bacon roll. I mean, there's not much you can complain about here. It has a lovely creamy aspect. Like I said before, their barbecue sauce, it's an interesting barbecue sauce. Probably one of the better ones out there. It is very, it has a creamy sort of aspect to it. The cheese, you know, is doing what cheese does. It is that slightly like artificial processed sort of cheese, but it's not too bad. The chicken tenders are really good, really quite tender. I'll just have a go of that by itself. One like slightly unfortunate thing, being covered in barbecue sauce, it is no longer crispy, which, you know, is a shame. I like the crispiness. The Red Rooster crumb is not quite thick enough to stay crispy after being drowned in sauce. Not a huge complaint. And the bun is very soft. Very, very soft bun. Very good. Now, the one thing that people might complain about is the bacon. I will say it is a generous bit of bacon. You do get a fair bit, which is good. It is not as crispy as some would like, though. But it is much thicker than the typical Hungry Jack's bacon. The Hungry Jack's bacon is almost see-through. It's almost transparent. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what machine they're using to cut the bacon at Hungry Jack's, but it is like a millimeter thick. It is crazy. This is at least probably 3 mil thick there. I don't know. And you get a fair bit, so it is quite good. It is bread and butter Red Rooster. If you're at Red Rooster and you get something called a bacon and cheese ripper and you got that, like, you can't be disappointed with that, surely. That was, I am pretty sure, $10.95. You know, worth it. It's pretty big. It's a good deal. I am curious now about these battered corn wheels. So for some reason I got an extra 2, maybe because I was waiting a bit, but that's them there. So it is, yeah, it is really just a corn kernel that's been divided into a few pieces there, cut into a inch thick, what is that? A baton, an ingot, a medallion? A medallion. It's a medallion of corn, or a wheel of corn. What's it like? I don't know. Am I supposed to eat the whole thing, or do I eat it like an ordinary thing of corn? Let's find out. Whoa. Okay. It is like an ordinary thing of corn. Wow. That's interesting. That really is interesting. So it is, you know, the core is not edible, but it does have a fried skin on top. I'm not sure what to make of that. It is a very light batter. It is almost a tempura. In fact, I would say this pretty much is tempura corn. It's interesting. That like really is like quite a good tempura batter. And it's interesting that they're not advertising it as such. I've seen the word tempura used very questionably in some fish and chip shops in the past. I would say this is like really close to a tempura batter. I don't think this would be out of place at a tempura restaurant in Japan. It is just kind of hard to eat with chopsticks. Do they have something like this in Japan? I'm going to search this up. Okay. It appears they have something fairly similar. I think they call it corn ribs in some places. That is interesting. If you like corn, it's very, very close to corn, but just with a salty batter on the top. These are not bad at all. Look at this one. There's a big juicy one. This could get kids into eating corn. I don't know. It's interesting it's little wheels, not like a full cob of corn. That would have been maybe more interesting. I actually can't stop eating this. Anyway, let's check out these vanilla bites. These have been on the menu for a while. Here we go. 10 vanilla bites. That's the size. They do look quite nice. Little samosas even. Like, look how they're kind of folded over. And these are much harder than I thought. Well, much harder than I thought they would be. Although this one just shattered. Anyway, let's give it a go. These are actually quite good. Wow. Yum. That custard is really nice. I think fast food places have perfected custard. It's not the same custard you would get in a French patisserie or whatever, but they have this thicker sort of custard they use at fast food places, and it's quite good. This is exactly like that. It's very thick, but delicious. And this pastry surrounding it is, yeah, really quite good. Very soft, very buttery, quite distinct from a McDonald's apple pie. I don't quite know how they prepare these. They don't seem deep fried. They seem oven baked, which I think makes them much better, much more interesting. Maybe they air fry these? I don't know. Does Red Rooster have air fryers these days? They possibly could. I could eat 20 of these, no problem. With a bit of ice cream on the side, these would be fantastic. All right, well, there we go. The Bacon and Cheese Rippa is an easy win for Red Rooster. They're doing what they know best. The Battered Corn Wheels, very interesting idea. I don't know where they got that idea from, but you know, an exciting way to eat corn, I guess. They've jazzed up corn as much as they need to. It's more interesting than normal corn, I guess. And those vanilla slice bites, very tasty, very tasty. Maybe one thing they're missing, they just drizzled that cheesecake fry glaze on top of those vanilla slice bites. That would actually really resemble a vanilla slice a lot more, and I think taste even better. But yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll do that in the future. Anyway, I will enjoy the rest of this. I will perhaps distribute it to some members of my family when I get home, but I will finish this one all by myself. Anyway, I will catch you all later. Cheers. Did you eat like no one's watching? I have to say, actually, I did eat as if I was being filmed, and for the purposes of showing other people. So yeah, gonna have to say no. But I have to say, even if no one's watching, there's not much of a difference between how I eat alone and how I eat when people are watching.